A retired NBA player is suing United Airlines after he was escorted off a flight for engaging in a dispute with an allegedly race-baiting flight attendant. A fellow passenger is also on the lawsuit. In the Brooklyn federal court lawsuit, Murdoch shared that he had asked flight attendants if he could sit in the empty emergency exit row behind him so that he could sit with his son. He had been coming from a Las Vegas conference, the New York Post reported. This article flight attendants told their father that the row cost premium prices but did not elaborate, Murdoch said in the court documents obtained by the New York Post. A passenger did turn up to take one of the seats, but they offered to switch places with the former star athlete. But when the 6'1" Murdoch began moving toward the seat, the rude and dismissive attendant, identified as a white Jane Doe by Murdoch, ordered him back to his and claimed that the row had to stay empty. Approximately 30 minutes into the flight, the same flight attendant allowed a white woman to sit in that same section. Brenda Williams, another black passenger on the flight who didn't know Murdoch, questioned why the flight attendant was rude to the athlete. Jane Doe barked that it was none of the woman's business and accused her of trying to record the incident on her phone before trying to snatch it, according to court documents. When Murdoch returned to his seat, Jane Doe later came down the aisle and allegedly asked him if he was going to boycott the drinks she was handing out. Murdoch did not respond to the obvious race-baiting, court documents stated. When the plane landed, Murdoch and Williams were escorted off the flight by security. They were both questioned by law before they were allowed to leave. Neither were charged. The discrimination lawsuit states that the unjustifiable removal in front of other athletes and colleagues was humiliating for both Murdoch and Williams. Erin Benson, a United spokeswoman, said that the airline is investigating the incident. At United, we proudly hold ourselves to the highest standards of professionalism and have zero tolerance for discrimination of any kind, Benson said in a statement, according to the New York Daily News. We are looking into the allegations, and because we have not yet been served with the lawsuit, we are unable to provide further comment. Murdoch has successfully sued in the past. In 2013, he received $500,000 from Rutgers University after he sued the school for wrongful termination. When he was let go from his position as the director of basketball player development, Murdoch whistle blew on then-coach Mike Rice treating his players like slaves. Rice was subsequently fired.